You're having a moment with Shah-Leja Israel. And what we're going to talk about in this short clip here is changes. Changes on what we are called to do, chosen to do in this late stage of the last days. So I want to go ahead, and I had mentioned earlier in my video, I would go ahead and talk about the vision that the Heavenly Father had sent to me. Now, a couple videos back, if you notice the last couple, 2 or 3 weeks, I was speaking of a small door opening to the ark. There was a light, and then I also had the vision that was given to me through the Messiah, and that vision was that there were 2 candlesticks in heaven. Okay. Then I made another video about the ark door will be shutting. We know what happens in the spiritual realm doesn't happen in the natural realm for a little bit of time. So the last vision was a vision of guess what that might be? So if you have the ark door almost shut, then you have a flood, right? You have a flood. That comes next, right? Okay, so I'm just going to cover my head for a moment here. Alrighty. So here's what took place. Here's what took place. So this took place about, let's say 3 to 5 days ago. I wanted to upload it, but my heart was telling me just wait until you do all your videos, especially because part of it was personal and letting me know something as well in my life, and it also was with everything that's been going on in the world. Some have scoffed or said, oh, that's not possible, you couldn't have a dream about that, that's not possible, you couldn't even receive a vision of that. I don't second guess the Heavenly Father, and I certainly want to pray over it. So okay, this is basically how it went. I was asleep, and all of a sudden, I am in a body of water. I'm in a body of water, you guys. Okay? And I'm like, almost like a fish trying to get air. There's water everywhere, and I look up. I just look up, and there's the ark. Door shut. And the water is going over my head. And I started to think, is this a dream or a vision? Because when I receive a vision, I'm asleep for a little bit, not even fully asleep. I'm closing my eyes and I see a vision. When I have a dream, or my children have had dreams, what happens is we're dreaming over the night. So I immediately was thinking, pray, Father, is this about me, Father? What have I done wrong, Father? Am I confessing of everything, Father? Father, Abba, Most High. And I'm calling out to Him. Now normally when I'm receiving a vision in heaven, I'm in heaven and I can see down on earth and the destruction going on. So I immediately said, oh, Messiah, please understand, I want to be there. I want to be there. I am working so hard. Father, please. This was a recreation of basically what happened in Noah's day. I immediately went up into the air. The ark door opened. It was dark. It wasn't like daytime, okay? Ark door opened, and I went in. All of a sudden, there I am with everyone. The thing is that when I turned around thinking, was this just me in the water? I turned around, destruction, complete destruction. Water just flooding everywhere. You can hear people screaming. I want to wait a little bit because I know that not only is this something that takes place in the spiritual realm first, but it's also for myself. I'm going to tell you, there's a friend of mine who I've been trying to make understand the times we're living in, and that I will be leaving. And this particular friend, I truly think that there are those that really want to be a part of the remnant, and they want to be a part of the bride of Christ, but unfortunately their arrogance, their pride, and their lifestyle doesn't allow them to. And also we know that the Father has also hardened hearts in this too. There are hardened hearts, and He allowed it, just like Pharaoh. In every destruction dream that I've been in, I usually am the person experiencing it, and then I come out of it. And it was quite frightening for that moment, because I thought, did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong right now? Even though we are born sinners, I'm saying, did I do something wrong? And it's about believing and knowing and being sure. And so I'm sharing this with you. This is not to be taken lightly, but it's also not to frighten or put fear in someone's heart to think that your walk is not your own walk. Your own walk is your own walk. Nobody can take you or bring you into the ark. You have to want it and walk in. It's basically the message. And you will have to leave everyone behind. You will have to leave everyone. Even if it's your children, you have to leave everyone behind. And you cannot expect that that person is going to walk in with you. You don't know that. You don't know that. So that's what I wanted to share. And I have to say that I also tried to do this to upload live, so I'm going to try to add some pictures in here. I'm working with this, and I'm also going to be doing some ministry, truth ministry for, we have holidays coming up, and this is kind of the last call to get away from it, and teenagers, and talk to single moms. So you might see a video on there. I have tried to do a refiguration on the homepage to take off videos. So if you see them and they're confusing, or you think that the messages don't make sense, they don't add up to the video, I'm trying to redo a few things. So I've had some problems with the editing, so because I just talk and I don't edit, but I would like to get on here live, and I feel the Heavenly Father is calling me to take a leap of faith on that. And no, not many viewers do I have, but this is the word. This is the last days, critical times, and many are falling away. And in this deceptive world, just thinking it's just they're going to skim by. And it says in the Holy Word, it says that, when the king came in, he saw that this particular person was not dressed for the wedding feast. And why is that? They had stains on their garment. They weren't dressed in the white gown. So the tares and the barley wheat at the same time are being invited. I mean, they're being there. They're there. Some are thinking they're just saved by grace. Some are saying, oh, we don't have to go through Messiah, and they think they're going to go to heaven. So there's all these different things going on. So there's tares, and then there's the barley wheat, brethren. And there's a major separation going on. Major separation. Today, there's a lot of fallen, I should say, in the area I live in, which isn't normal. It seemed very different today. I felt very separate and set apart from many, many people that I saw. There were a lot of people driving fast, wanting road rage, and getting upset, getting angry. It's here, you guys. This darkness is here, so darkness is definitely here. So anyway, okay, so the sign of 2 baskets of figs, and that's what we were going to be talking about again. So we will go into that. I don't know how else to describe this vision to you other than I'm in a body of water, and then after it gets over my head, I'm praying inside and lifting me up. So, you know, I have to ask two things. Is one, the Heavenly Father, as He relays to me messages, you know, the enemy will try at times to take you down and not allow you to go where you're going, because he will entice you and he will try to mess with your mind, basically. And so you'll just think, I'm not supposed to do that. Okay? Something to think about. And for myself, I also had to think about that. You know, is this something the enemy is trying to hold me back, saying, oh, you're not going to go, you're not good enough. Either way, I'm sharing it with you. Okay? The two visions before that I know were from the Heavenly Father. So this is why I say sometimes the enemy can come and try and scorn you in a way. He's trying to hold you back from getting where you're going. And this is the darkness that you're seeing in the world. And it was very dark outside, so it was nighttime. I was fighting hard. So this is no easy race. This is no easy walk. This is no time to be, no time to be idle. It's time to get out of neutral and go straight forward. Put that pedal on. Okay? It's time to put that pedal on and go forward. Go forward. Forward. And I'm telling you that every day I wake up, praise, worship, reading, meditating upon it, writing down notes, researching, pushing all things away from this world, and even then, it's still a very tiny, tiny window. Okay, so it's just to keep pedaling on this bicycle, pedaling. All right, you guys. So that's what I wanted to say to you. And I should see you next Friday on video, and hopefully I'll be able to edit or in a way to add a few pictures or something like that, okay? It's all right, you guys. You have a wonderful Shabbat tomorrow, Sabbath, and I will be seeing you very soon, all right? If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Shalom.